What is up, guys? SheepInSheepSkin here, and today you know I'm gonna a single part of this video. Why? Because today we are going to be doing top 10 weapons part 2 because they ran some updates. The meta changed a little bit. And yeah, someone in my Discord actually asked me to make this video, so yeah. By the way, make sure you like this video right now. If this video gets 2 billion likes, me, Valikis, Archmage, and Suda will all go on a double date all together, guys. But yeah, let's just start with number 10. For number 10, we got Crypt Blade. Yes, Crypt Blade is now on the bottom of the barrel, the bottom of the bottom, because it got hit with numerous nerfs, but it's also good enough and it's a legendary weapon to where it could be a top 10 weapon of choice. Now I haven't fought it yet, but my friends have, and they say it's pretty OP sauce, but I don't think it's that good. I don't think it can be good enough for the other weapons I'm about to mention, but it does have Blood Shadow with it, some of the busted shadow moves, and yeah, it's also a legendary weapon. But let's get to the next one. For the next one, number 9, we got Drake Maul gauntlets, bruh. Now this is a little itsy bitsy bit of a hot take here, but bro, these things do a lot of damage. They're also a light weapon. They have a unique crit that allows you to combo and stack off of it. Bruh, you can get an enchant on it. It is actually insane and underrated. But let's be honest, your best bet to run with these is just no attunement, or else you will have 0 points compared to the other weapons that I'm about to mention, which is bringing us on to our number 8 choice, which I chose to be Grand Suda Rusa. With Grand Suda Rusa, you get Orbital Ice with it, Saint J, or the Crystal Path. There's also pretty busted combos you can do with the Crystal Path and heavy ice lasers, all that pizzazz, but you still get Orbital Ice. You get that buggy, super buggy crit. They just hit you with it, get a free M1 after. You can't even see their animation after. I don't know why it's in the game, don't ask me, but yeah. Let me know if you ever got put in the infant combo of death by the Grand Suda. But yeah, I'm gonna be going on to my 7th pick. My 7th pick being Thunder Hero Blade. Why Thunder Hero Blade? Because you can get Wisp instantly with it, instantly get Arc Water with it, be the infinite tank demon of the abyss. Barely play the game. Nah, you kind of have to play the game in this tank meta. But yeah, you can kind of just play off Wisp and all your tankiness. Use your clones, just run back, do whatever you want, do whatever you please. But it is pretty high on the list because at the end of the day, you still have to play the video game. You still have to do that damage to get the win that you've always been waiting for. Especially after Thunder's big fat juicy nerfs, you're gonna have to do a little more work. But this brings us on to my next pick. For my number 6 pick, so we got a weapon that requires a little bit less talent. We got Storm's Eye. Oh, Storm's Eye, my favorite weapon to fight. Now, we've been hit with a few bit of nerfs here with Storm's Eye, but at the end of the day, it is still a legendary. I'm pretty sure it is still the same weapon. You save your points, you get Arc Water, you get Wisp, you go absolutely crazy, you throw your crit out, you do your lightning moves, you barely play the game probably, and yeah, you probably end up beating everybody's breaks in. So yeah, now it did get hit with some nerfs, so it's probably not as high as I think it is, but it is still a legendary weapon. It is still Thunder. It still can be run with Arc Water, and yeah. But yeah, for my next pick, my number 5th pick, we got Shadow Hero Blade. So we still got Blood Shadow on this bad boy. Was it nerfed? No, it wasn't nerfed at 100. So yeah, it's the same exact thing at 100. It's still OP sauce. You got Ghost on Shadow. You still got some of the good moves. They nerfed Rising, but yeah, still the same thing. You get your reinforced armor and you just play off the tankiness. This wouldn't be Deepwoken if it wasn't playing off tankiness, not playing the game, and still getting the win. But yeah, guys, there goes my number 5th pick. Number 4, we got Burger King Foot Lettuce, aka Tonto or Whaling Knife, or Daggers in general, because let's be real, every single dagger is basically the same thing. Macro, swing, crit, swing, crit, swing, crit. Also, you can use mantras, but this is a optional choice. So yeah, just make sure you optionally use your mantras for min-max gameplay. We all know what the daggers do, but yeah, let's go into our next pick. For our next pick, we're getting more into the cheesier ones. For our number 3rd pick, we got Flame Hero Blade. So if you don't know how to play Flame Hero Blade, let me put you onto sauce. So basically what you're gonna want to do is press Flaming Scourge every second that you can and just parry up, and eventually you will get back to 100% HP, and yeah, you will be taking 0 damage also. So yeah, honestly, if you run a good Flame Hero Blade, there is actually no excuse to not be top 250. It's really actually just as simple as just parrying at this point. As long as you have an F button to the point where you don't get full comboed from 100 to 0, you should be pretty well off. But for my number 2 pick, I'm gonna be a little biased here. We got Flamekeeper Cestus, but more specifically Stone Flamekeeper Cestus. It's just really good with Shield Breaker too, so shields don't even matter. You can just mix up anybody in the video game on a light weapon that has 0.88 swing speed and does like medium damage. Also has armors for both of the styles. One gives you 15% damage and one gives you 20 pen just innately with no defensive downside. Also has really janky animations with no purple Ardor swing. One could say I'm glazing myself here, but hey man, you do not want to fight a build like this. I'm telling you, it is super annoying. But for the moment we've all been waiting for, we got my number 1 pick. Now this pick might be a little underground for the newer people to the meta scene, but we're gonna throw it out. We got Warden, aka Champion Sword, the low medium sword, but you might as well call them light weapons because throw a macro on these bad boys and they're basically light weapons. Basically the whole premise of these weapons are to get as much tankiness as possible. 80 flame, so you got level 5 flameless, you can barely play the game, you throw metal on the Warden and you just spam Scourge, you go crazy, you spit, you reinforce, you stand there, you get back to 100 and you win your chime match, and you don't do anything, you just win it. So yeah, if you run this build, your parents probably left you, your dad probably went to get the milk and never came back, and maybe I'm just molding because I fought this for 10 years straight in one fight. But hey man, that is my whole gimmick. Maybe I'm just modding. Thank you guys for watching. Like my video if you enjoy my content, and peace and sub up to you.